Are you currently feeling a plateau in your business, maybe blaming it on the market, which we absolutely have no control over? As a real estate agent, this is something that we go through a ton, especially early on. We get those clients under contract, we focus so much on those deals in the contract, and we forget the prospecting. So today, as we dive into this, I want to talk a little bit more about seeing plateaus later on in your business. We'll talk about consistency, as that's super important, but can't wait to share this with you, and let's go. What's up, everybody? Coach Kane here with Realtor Playbook, helping you win every single day at the game of real estate. As always, throw me a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. Would be happy to help you build your business in any way you need help with, and maybe even partner sometime. If you're interested in learning more about the Agent Wolfpack, a group that's actually changed my business, helped me scale, and change my life, please go to the link right here on the screen and we can chat, and it'll have all the information of everything and all the great things that Mike Sherrard and the rest of the Wolfpack is offering. When I talk to agents about maybe a plateauing business or their business leveling off, I always talk about comfort zones. And the truth is that as agents, we kind of get in the comfort zone. We can make a whole year's salary in a couple weeks, a month, whatever, and kind of level off. That's when we see kind of the peaks and valleys. But let's talk about more long-term. Say your business is kind of hanging out at the same volume every single year. And, we can talk about transactions or we can talk about commission or volume. I typically like to talk about volume. So say it's hanging out at the same volume every year. I would argue that you're probably in your comfort zone. You're in your sweet spot. Those of you who are more entrepreneurial and really want to build, or maybe, want to get increase your income, develop multiple streams of income, EXP is a great option for that. If you're interested, as always, check out reagentwolfpack.com, posted down in the description and right here on the screen. But that's absolutely something that we can talk about, getting multiple streams of revenue for doing the same thing you do. So we're in our business, right? And it's an age-old tradition of, newer agents and things to, like I said in the intro, kind of get their deals under contract, focus on those, go back to prospecting, and it's a vicious cycle and leads to kind of plateauing business. There's always something going on. Get out of your comfort zone, whether that's getting on a video, increasing the touches for your sphere, picking up the phone and making calls, hosting events, speaking, whatever that may be, so that you can get out of your comfort zone and get in front of more people and generate more business. Because the career of a real estate agent, if you're a solo agent doing your own thing, you can absolutely make a great living. But if you can scale a team, if you can help people build, if you start your own brokerage, if you can join EXP and do the EXP thing without any liability, that's something that is getting out of your comfort zone and helping you scale your income. And the biggest thing when I get down to your why, and most people's why is certainly based around helping people, helping our clients, but usually there's a family aspect, whether it's just, your spouse or you have kids or whatever. Any agent that I've ever heard that has kids talks about their why being to support their family and be able to, achieve financial freedom and do all the things. And a really good why, a really good story behind your why is something that's very important. Okay, as influencers and things of that nature, having a story and being a good storyteller is super important. So I would challenge you to really focus on that why. That why can become so much content, maybe content on platforms like TikTok or Instagram, or, maybe something you're not as comfortable with, YouTube, and you can really build a lot of content around your why. And once you have a why and you have a really solid why and a unique why, and I'm not talking like I'm just trying to help people, buy and sell houses, live the American dream. That's standard. We all want to help people. That's why we're in real estate. So you want to get kind of intimate, so to speak, a story about yourself, or, a story about a client that really kind of dove deep into your heart. And if you can tell that and you can portray that emotion on video, that's absolutely a huge piece of content and something that you can absolutely use to build your entire business around. And then once you have your why, then leveling up and scaling your business, you start to see less plateaus because you always have that why to look at. It's the same concept as like a vision board, right? You have that vision board. It's constantly in your head. It's constantly in your brain. And as you continue to progress through a year or, a career, then that why kind of adapts and dials in and becomes more a part of your story. And then the next thing I suggest is just to make your goals in conjunction with that why. Okay, so if you want to be able to travel and be financially free and be time free, that's absolutely a possibility. You have to be at the right brokerage that provides all of the income streams that needed to do that, the wealth quadrant, which we talk about often, which we'll talk about it on a later video. But if you can develop those goals and really put them on the board and make them more than a New Year's resolution, then that kind of adapts your why. And if they're the core of your goals, then you're more likely to do it, right? Because if you're talking about your family or your kids and you're letting them down, you're more than likely to put in the extra hours, make that phone call, and all of a sudden your fears can go away, right? If you can leverage your why and your goals against your fears of picking up the phone and having a conversation or sending that text message or making that video, then you can really start to see things improve. And I'm a big goal person. I'm a believer in the 12-week year, but I still do annual goals. And so, if you ever need to chat about, making goals, maybe redefining your goals or your direction or leveling up your business, there's always that link in my descriptions of my YouTube video to level up your real estate game, make a game plan, because I am Coach Kane at the Realtor Playbook. Make sure you check out my next 2 episodes released in order on YouTube for my Plateau series and helping agents break through those plateaus and continuing to scale their business. Check them out.